What we do is we kind of err on the side of disciplines. So we have standards, we have assessments, we have accountability systems, but what about the school climate? Do we have standards? Do we have appropriate assessments? Do we have an accountability system? And fortunately, with the National School Climate Council, we now have a set of tools that one can use. We're developing a set of standards from which those tools are appropriate. And in an effective school climate, the most important thing is assessing it frequently and making the kinds of changes and enhancement that sustain the quality school climate. And I will guarantee you, as we explore and examine school climate more, we're going to find more and more elements to it. Earlier today I was talking to you about schools I've worked in where they've thought about the school building as the climate, and now they're starting to think about the first place where many of the students start their school day is on a school bus. Right. So what about its climate on a school bus? And from the anti-bullying side, there's been all kinds of activities that have been appropriately occurred on school buses, and now they're training bus drivers to be intervention specialists, etc.
Right.
But what if we train bus drivers to create a kind, nurturing, valuable, everybody counts environment, as opposed to being about violence prevention? What we're about is about safety in inclusion.
Right.
And that's a whole different way of thinking about this work. But I would say that if you think about school climate like a discipline, you need standards, you need measurements, you need accountability systems, and that's where you have your practice and policy gap that you can close like this. And I would say again that school leaders really need to focus on the competencies that we all want to make sure our graduates have. Not just that they're prepared for post-secondary education or prepared for the workforce, but also prepared for their role as a family member and as a civic and active, principled citizen in America right now.